Hey, Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Ski & Sports. If you're watching this, you're probably getting fired up for summer. And summer is lake, it's wakeboarding, it's water skiing, it's kicking back on the tube, it's having some beers with your bros, it's teaching your kids how to do stuff. And one of the things I have learned over the years of teaching kids is the kneeboard is your friend, man. The kneeboard is the way to get people into water sports that are just starting out, even if they're adults or kids. Like, don't make the mistake of being like, oh, you got to get your kid on double skis first, you know, like start with a kneeboard. You start with a tube, you know, let them have fun out there, then throw them a kneeboard. With the kneeboard, they can start to learn to like deal with the rope and be behind the boat, but it's super easy to get up on. And it's really important that you get a decent kneeboard. This is like a professional grade kneeboard. It's called the Sozo. This is the O'Brien Sports Sozo, actually. And but what makes it great are all these things. Like, pros use this, and they use it because it has this incredible area for your knees. And you'll find that if you get like kind of a low grade kneeboard, the padding will be like right on the board and it'll hurt people's knees. And that's what you don't want. You want a nice knee pocket. And I tested this thing and I specifically looked for that option, because you're sitting in Seiza, you're sitting on your heels, so your knees take a lot of the brunt of the force. And this thing is just designed perfectly. You can tell the pros don't mess around because they're catching huge airs, doing flips and all that stuff. So I'd say it's worth it to just invest in a good kneeboard. Don't go like, oh, well, it's a cheap piece of equipment. Get a good kneeboard. You'll have it forever. I use a kneeboard I still had when I was a kid. Like, you'll have this in your boat forever. It'll keep giving. It'll keep giving. Your grandkids will use it. The other thing to look for in a good kneeboard is this strap. I know it seems kind of crazy, but you strap yourself into a kneeboard. And what you do is, when you're getting up, you lay on your stomach, you put your elbows right here, and then you tuck your knees up underneath, and you put this over your knees. So this one's like high tech. It's got padding underneath the strap so that when it comes down on top of your thighs, it's nice and cushy, which is nice, because it felt really good. And it has big, huge straps, which is good, easy to grab and Velcro and tighten down on your knees. When the kids are going, they'll just lay the strap here and they won't really, just keep it loose and they'll just flop it up over their knees. But this works great for that too. It's a high quality item. You'll notice how skinny this board is. It's a Dura-Rail, they call it. They have a fusion core, which makes it really light, which is really nice. But they're able to make it, by making it light, they're able to make it skinny, but that could make it fragile. But they have figured out a way to make the side, the corners really strong as well. So, and then it's got a Delta base, which allows it to go fast. So like, if you're a pro kneeboarder, all this stuff's gonna make sense to you. I'm like very average, you know, I can catch some air, do some 360s. I found that this thing did 360s really easily. Like, kids will learn to do that too. They'll learn to unweight, get backwards, hold the rope, then spin around. It's a cool party trick, and they'll have it for the rest of their lives. And if they want to start doing flips and stuff, this is the board for it. So I guess what I'm saying is, invest in a high quality kneeboard like the O'Brien Sozo, and have a killer summer teaching your kids, teaching your friends, and then get in there and show off a little yourself. All right, Johnny Mosley for Peter Glenn Ski & Sports. Get the gear before you go.